It's such a pain in the ass doing it this way. I mentioned in my last video that I want to get rid of this rack, get a different one, and make life a little easier to press in, because this is as high as I can press here. I don't have anything, I don't have any other way to do this. This just is what it is. So it's a pain in the ass picking it out. I gotta step over here because in the wintertime I got the fan going to spread the heat out from the propane powered flamethrower here. So welcome back to Garage Built Strongman. Today, obviously, we're going to do some axle pressing. Strict axle press, or as strict as I can get it. Gonna push to the heaviest I can get, 6 rep max. I'm gonna do 2 sets, and then I'm gonna do a back off set, and it'll be an AMRAP. I really am focusing on trying to improve my overhead press again. I do pretty decent, but I need to get it better. The competition gets better every year. I will be moving up in a class, so the weights will get heavier. So I just need to get stronger, and I need to get better. And I can't rely on push press to get me through everything. I just need to have that static strength. And then your push press, split jerks, leg drive, all that will be secondary and will help with the ultimate lift. So for today, like I said, we're going to do this. And then we're going to do some sandbag loads, which will be interesting because it's going to be raising the height. So every, I believe it's 6 lifts, 6 singles, and every one I'm going to go just a little higher to the point where either I can't get it through or I just physically can't get it up over. I'm going to stick to the 150 bag just for now. And over the next couple of weeks, I'm probably going to start pushing back to the 200-pound bag. And though the first event, there's no sandbag, I believe. It's carries and that, but you still want to have that strength. So helps with the leg strength and all that. And I really enjoy sandbags. So I've got 135 on here now. I can definitely think, what do you think? Another 20 pounds. Another 20 pounds sounds good. So I'm basically going to keep going until I can't get a set of 6 anymore. Because I don't really have a factual number where I know that this is my limit for what I'm doing. So we're going to keep trying. I don't know why I do that. We're going to keep going and see how it works out. That's pretty good. So that's 155. I think I'm going to make it 165. I'm still under what I'm usually strict pressing, but sets of 6. You first 2 or 3 are always easy, and then it just gets heavier because gravity. 5. And I don't remember what the back off set was, what percentage it was at. Typically, it seems to be like 70%ish in that range. I'm trying to keep moving again today. I got home late. I've been up since 4 this morning. I'm on day shift this weekend, so I'm already tired and sore and worn down. It's been a good week for training, and things feel like they're progressing well. But again, 12-hour shifts, working all weekend, it does take its toll. I'm sure you caught that. I don't, I don't like failing. I like failing the lift. So now I'm gonna call that. I'm gonna call that the top set. But as punishment, I'm gonna do it 3 more times. I think we're gonna attempt 3 more times because I don't like failing. Failure under technique is one thing. Failure because of muscle strength is another thing. As far as I'm concerned, not being able to make the lift doesn't. I don't feel it improves what you're doing. So we're going to take a few seconds here, build up a little more energy, and then I'm going to go at this one more time for 3 because I don't deserve the rest. There's no excuse. I don't have time for excuses this year. Can't let myself be bogged down by any of this bullshit anymore. Can't sandbag my workouts. I can't just let things slide. I can work a little lighter than I intend to based on how I feel, but I cannot just let things like this slide. I know I've got more in me. All right, pen is paid. Okay, I'm actually going to take a couple of minutes and decide if I want to do one more set or if I'm going to go into the back off set. I can count 155 as first set of 6. 165 I can count as my second set of 6. Then I can either do this again or move on to the AMRAP. I don't know. What do you think? Okay, so I decided I got 135 on the bar, which is not 80%, which is what it calls for. It's actually like 82%. But I didn't feel like stripping it completely down to get that exact number of 80%. So it was actually supposed to be like 128. Gives a shit. The work needs to be done. I'm going to do the work. And I think I'm going to do 2 sets instead of just the one. Because why not? So this is 40 seconds or as many as I can get. How's that? Is that 12? I think that was 12. Feels like 12. Okay. Take a minute, maybe 2, maybe 10, maybe an hour. All right, let's get it. Nope. that's it. Well, I really would have loved to do 12 again, but this wasn't in the cards. But I'm okay with that because I wasn't supposed to do the second one. So that's good for today. Let's move on to sandbags. Got my setup here. I like using the axle bar because typically most events you're going to have a thicker bar like this. I believe it's 52 and a half that I'm set at right now. Yeah, 52 and a half. That's the bar height. I dragged out the 200-pound sandbag because I've been being lazy about it, and I've been using the 150. Last weekend, I was doing sets of 5 on the keg. The keg is 210 pounds. This, I only have to do single sets to a max height. So I'm going to find my max height that I can do this at. This will probably only take me 2 or 3 sets. 2 or 3 reps to figure that out. Like I said, this is just below comp weight, or comp heights are generally between 54 and 56. So this is pretty normal. I got my piece of plywood here to help me return the bag out to a little bit better position for me. This is clearly not that bad. We're going to go up one click. And that gives us probably about 54 and change. That puts us at just a hair under 55. So, again, pretty reasonable. I haven't done too much where I've really got to reach above my height. I am 6 foot, so pretty average. Well, maybe not necessarily a strong man world where everybody's like 6'5" and 210 kilograms type thing. Everybody's a monster. Sometimes I feel like a midget when you see some of those big guys, but then you look at the U90 class and it looks like a bunch of actual midgets. Oh, we broke the plywood. All right, give me a minute. I'm going to set this. All righty then. We're back. You know, I have lots of very specific equipment, but there's lots of times you just make do. So I went out into the back and I found myself this piece of 2x10. It'll have to do. If I break this, there's a problem. Anyway, the bar is now just under 57 inches, which is a 3/4 of an inch higher than anything that I've done in the past at any event that I've done it at. So PR, I don't know. It is what it is. So this might be the max height. I might try one more, which would be close to 58. That was my foot this time. That actually was pretty good. We're going to go up one more click and see how we do. This was for 5. That now is 3. So I'm going to probably do 2 at this height because now I'm lifting up and above and I run the risk of bumping into this and these bolts sticking down, which I could take out, but for sheer laziness, I'm not going to. Let me just double check the height. Again, not that it's a huge deal. So we're 58 3/4 now. So this is a big pick. Good height. You know, sometimes practicing above what you'll ever have to do is good because you build up that upper back strength. And again, using my 200-pound bag here kind of makes me happy because I've been being lazy about it. Yeah. The other thing too is this bag is packed very tight. I think there's still quite a bit of dampness in this bag, whereas the 150 bag has rubber mulch in it, which is just ground up tires. So it doesn't pack as hard as this one being full of sand. So it's a little more dense. The pick's a little harder because it doesn't mold to your hands and whatnot. One more, come on. All right. All right. What's that? A little bit of fraying. Killer. Killer. Well, that's that done. Okay. The last thing I'm going to do tonight, well, for you guys anyway, there's one more thing I want to do, but that's different. We're going to do some plate pinches. I'm not going to go super heavy. I'm going to use two 25-pound dumbbells, two 25-pound plates, my deep dish plates. And I'm going to go for like 10 to 15 seconds per hand. Going to do like 3 sets of that. So I'm going to chalk the hell out of my hands and fingers where you would grip. Like I said, 10 to 15 seconds per hand. So we do have a couple grip-oriented events this year. So, I mean, I've done the 35s for a few seconds, but really I need to build up my tolerance for this so that I can lift heavier weights. That's 15 seconds. Yeah, just need to get better at it and build up that grip strength. It's really important with strongman, some of the implements and some of the things that you got to do. So, that's not bad. I'm comfortable holding them, but that was only the first set. It's time to get to the third, and if you were doing a fourth type thing, your strength starts to zap a little. So some of it's building that strength as well as building that endurance to make those holds. And I actually kind of enjoy it. I would like to get some of the other grip implements. What's it? It's a cone shape thing. I mentioned this before. I can't remember. Rogue makes it, but it's ridiculously expensive. So I'm going to look at maybe getting a Saxon bar, but instead of buying one, I can get the rectangular steel tubing and just kind of make my own. Yeah, it's got a good pull on the thumb. Left hand definitely doesn't have what the right hand has, obviously. All right. Definitely feel that in the thumbs. Maybe I'll do another grip thing someday when I get some more implements, some things to play with, or maybe I'll find some interesting stuff to do. But you know what? That is actually going to do it for tonight. It was just a quick, dirty workout for a Saturday night after work. So I'm probably going to do one more set, but I'm going to edit this video and hopefully get it out for you guys tomorrow. But knowing me, I'm going to procrastinate forever and get nothing done. It'll probably come out like Wednesday or some shit. Whatever. Hope you guys kind of enjoyed the video. I probably talked way too much, and the video is going to be way longer than it needs to be, but that's okay. I don't care. I hope you guys liked the video. Maybe got some interesting stuff. I don't know. Any thoughts or suggestions, any comments, throw it in below. Hope you guys liked the video. Hope you come back for more. Garage Built Strongman. Take care.